So let's just turn within. To that silent place. That place of peace, that place of calm, that place of serenity. Where we know there's no separation, no duality, only the one life, the one mind, the one power, and the one presence. And as you just continue to turn within, just relax. Release any tensions of the morning. From the top of your head to the soles of your feet. Just slowly go through your body and just release the tension. Just let it go. And just surrender. And just find that place within you, that sacred place. And just imagine that you are in the most beautiful place in the world to you, whatever that looks like, whatever that feels like. Just see yourself there. And find a comfortable spot within that sacred space to you. Your sacred space. And just continue to center yourself. And as you turn within, in your sacred space, just relax and let your mind go where it wants to go. Whatever questions you have, whatever answers you're seeking, whatever it is, this is your sacred space. Speak those words. Know the truth about you and pure spirit. And just breathe in and breathe out. And just continue to go deeper and deeper. And just continue to go deeper. Just continue to breathe in and out. And just go deeper. As you just continue your oneness with pure spirit. Knowing there's no separation, that there is only the one. So as we start to come back, before you leave, just look around at your sacred space, that space that makes you the most comfortable, that space that gives you the warmth, the feelings of the oneness, that space where you know that you are always in alignment with pure spirit. There is only the one. So as we start to come back to the room, just place your feet firmly on the ground and know that you are back in the sanctuary. After that wonderful time we spent in the silence, just communing with Spirit. So how good it is to know that God is all that there is only the one life, the one mind, the one power, and the one presence. And that we are just manifestations of that right here and right now on this place called planet Earth. How good it is indeed just to know that there is no separation, the oneness. So I'm just so grateful for this time that we have spent in the silence. So grateful for the awarenesses that have been brought forth. So grateful for all that there is. And I just let this be, knowing it is done, and so it is. Amen and Ashe.
Good morning, Ahiah. Thank you for being here today, and thank you for that lovely meditation, Yvonne Hyde. Thank you. Lighting the flames of faith, it's a call to service. We perform this ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all people, all faiths, and all sentient beings come from the one great universal presence, which we call spirit. Fundamental to this truth is the underlying nature of all religious thought and experience, which we honor right here, right now, today. So as we light the first flame, the first candle, it's for the Tao, honoring the path of human harmony, equilibrium, the natural way. As we light the second candle for the shamanic traditions, honoring the beliefs, practice of all indigenous people, the way of primal spirituality. We light the third flame for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. As we light the fourth candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the seventh candle. We light the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of submission to the will of God as the highest calling. We light the eighth candle for universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the ninth candle for all forms of new thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental and spiritual healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. We light the 10th candle for those who are yet unaware of spirit in their lives and for the space we're holding for them right here at this center. And as Yvonne lights the healing candle, please put someone silently in your heart, in your mind, into the light of names of anyone you wish to have the experience of this healing flame of God's eternal love in their life. And breathe. Thank you. Good morning once again, and thank you, and welcome to Ahiah Center for Spiritual Living. We're located downtown Pasadena in the Pasadena Playhouse District, and welcome here in the sanctuary and online. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be with us here today. Thank you for being here. Give yourselves a round of applause. So before we get this party started, let's honor our volunteers to help make this entire thing run, starting with the band. Brian Menifee on the drums. Chris Glick, he is our musical director on the piano. And then Leon Johnson, he stepped out for a coffee, but he's coming down the aisle. Our bass player, Leon Johnson. And we have our volunteers in the back. We have Dorothy and Jackie on our Hugs team, and we have Julian in the back that's on the camera, live streaming us. And this is how we make this thing run around here. Keep in mind that we do have tandem parking where you do park behind someone. It's always good to take a picture of your license plates or leave your phone number on a piece of paper on the dashboard. So if someone parks behind you and you want to get out, you can be easily identified. Also, speaking of volunteers, I typically run the sound booth, and I'm also looking for someone to train. So we're expanding, we're growing, and that'd be a nice touch to have. So we are a trans-denominational, metaphysical, spiritual community, spiritual center, and we honor all different faiths. You can say we're on the spiritual spectrum. So that's a pretty unique thing to go somewhere and you're not locked into a certain denomination, whereas you can just get fed spiritually. And I think that's a beautiful thing. So our singer today is Sharyn Scott. Reverend Michael is out today, so we have Reverend Nicole, and her message is start where you are. That's powerful, so you don't want to miss that. And did everyone get a bulletin? Okay, let me ask you to stand, please. We'll go to the inside page, and we'll read that quote together. Where there is ruin, there is hope for a treasure hap. Okay, Has is his last name. As you continue to stand, we have this practice that we do sawabona, meaning I see you, I actually see you, or namaste, the God in me salutes the God in you. So as you continue to stand, turn around and say hello to someone. And also, do we have any new visitors here today? Anyone new? No new people. Oh, we have one. God bless you. We want to see you afterwards, give you a hug, and put you on the mailing list so we can harass you with our. No, we'll put you on the mailing list so you can keep in contact with us, and we can keep in contact with you and keep abreast of what's going on in here. So let's do our morning song.
Yeah. All right. So please remain standing and join in to our song. Thank you. One, two, three. Thank you for all I am. Thank you for all you are. Thank you for all that is. Thank you for all of this. Thank you for stars in the skies. Thank you for all your life. Thank you, I am grateful. Thank you for all your love. I give thanks. I give thanks. I give thanks. I give thanks. Thank you.
Have a seat. Good morning. I am going to read to you today from 365 Days Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. And today I'm reading from March 22nd, and the title is Omnipresence. You guys can hear me, right? Okay, let's check in. The universe is a spiritual system of complete consciousness, entire wholeness, the sum total of which is present everywhere. We are both scientifically and inspirationally, spiritually and philosophically in accord with great intuition, the spiritual revelations of all the ages that have always announced that God is over all, in all, through all, and is all. There is not God in something else. There is only God, and God is in everything. The only reality to anything that is, proclaiming itself as all things, therefore God knows things only as itself. There is an intelligence in everything, from the smallest atom to whatever we think of as big, and that intelligence must of necessity respond to us intelligently. Then automatically we will have to assume that it can only respond to us at the level of our belief. At the level of our belief in knowledge, of feeling about, an acceptance and embodiment of, an identification with it. In other words, God is all there is. But to each of us individually, the God that is all there must be the God believed in. Since there is but one life present everywhere, I must be in that life and of it, and it must flow through me. It must be what I am, therefore I accept this omnipresence as something real, definitive immediately. At this very center of my own being, I realize the divine presence. At the center of my own consciousness, I recognize a transcendent principle forever animating, sustaining, vitalizing, recreating, guiding, directing, and inspiring. This is within me, that which knows what to do and impels me to act in accord with its perfect law and order and its complete peace. This I accept, and even as I affirm it, I know this omnipresence is alive and awake and aware within me. And I behold, I am with thee and will keep thee in all places, whither thou goest. Genesis 28:15. So let's just turn within, recognizing that oneness, that one life, that one mind, that one power, that infinite intelligence, that love intelligence that governs the universe. Just knowing that we are just perfect manifestations of that, sparkles of that exist right here and right now in this time and space, in this plane known as planet Earth. So I am just so grateful for everyone that has come together to make this service a success. Just knowing that the music is just flowing beautifully and that it just inspires people. Knowing that as Reverend Nicole speaks, that is also inspiration for the soul, for the heart, for the mind. And that we all leave here just a little more uplifted than when we walked in, but continuing to know that God is all that there is. So I'm just so grateful for this time that we will be spending together, so grateful for everyone that has come, either in person or virtually. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just let this be, and so it is. Amen. And Ashe.
Thank you, Yvonne. And welcome to Ahiah Center for Spiritual Living once again. I see some new faces that walked in, and I'm just knowing there are some new faces online looking at us, so thank you. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be with us this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause. No need to introduce Sharyn Scott because she's already on stage. So. Take it away.
Good morning. If I can just remember who I am, if we can just remember who we are, if I can just get my head out of myself and think about you, think about love, think about peace, think about God, then I know it will be a better world for us. If I can't stop and see right through the rain, if we can know our neighbor as our friend, and if I can give you that last chance again, and think about you, think about love, think about peace, and think about God, then I know it will be a better world. Isn't it time that we replace the enemy with God's face? Think about you. Think about love. Think about peace. Think about God. Think about you. Think about love. Think about peace for all of us. And think about God. Then I know it will be. I know it will be. Right? We know it's going to be. It is a better world for all. Us.
Wow. Thank you for that. Thank you, Sharyn. And we look forward to hearing when you come back. That's going to be even more amazing. If you have your bulletins, it's a good idea to take this home with you so you can keep up with what's going on. It has the website on there, and you can follow activities that's going on here in Ahiah. Also, if you have your cell phones, I'm going to ask you to take a moment and power it off. Turn your cell phone off because Reverend Nicole has a special message, and I want you to get it. So as you're doing that, let's welcome her to the stage for her talk. Start where you are.
Good morning. Hello, testing. Not on. I am on. Can you hear me okay over there? Not really. We'll see. That's what happens. The sound man's doing double duty. Testing, testing. Hello, hello. Is it on? Yeah, there. God said, let there be sound. That was on day 10. Good morning, everyone. It's so nice to see everyone here. Welcome, new faces. We're happy to have you here. I see Elizabeth back there waving. Start where you are. Here we are today at Ahiah Center for Spiritual Living. We are doing day 51 of our 64 days of nonviolence, and today's word is advocacy. So today, be an ally. Without blaming or judging others, speak out for those who are disrespected. I saw with my own actions a chance to be either part of the problem or part of the solution. Paulo Freire, that's who said that. Think about it. Who are your advocates? Who do you advocate for? And our action for this word for our 64 days of nonviolence is recount a time when someone came forward and changed an outcome on your behalf. List some ways in which you can come forward for others. Try one today. What is something we can do for someone else? I could tell you someone for me came to my house the other day and there was rats. And he helped me get rid of the rats. So I want to send a shout out to Caesar, who is the best rat guy. So if anyone has a rat running around their house, he really came forward, and guess what? He didn't charge me. Right? So he is just one of those amazing people in my life. I keep having that running story that, no one helps me. I have to do it all myself. And yet everyone keeps coming forward to show me that a lot of people help me. I want to give a special shout out to Annette Spence and the fundraising team. Happy birthday yesterday, Annette. She had her own birthday party here. So she did the Cynthia St. James art show, and these were some pictures that she sent me this morning. So those online, you might not be able to see them because this was a last-minute addition to our PowerPoint. So she had a good response. I believe we sold over $5,000 in artwork, which we're going to get tithing from. So Thank you for everyone who purchased it, and thank you, Annette, for setting up such a beautiful event here at our center. I want to do a special shout out for my advocates, my dear friend and prayer partners. Reverend Veronica had her ordination yesterday, and I went down to Pacific Coast with my other prayer partner, Reverend Rachel, who's here with us today. She flew in from Las Vegas to celebrate Reverend Veronica, and it was an amazing event. And at the center were our classmates, and there was 6 of us there, maybe 7 of us there, but 6 in this photo. 3 of them are senior ministers, and the other 3 of us are assistant associate ministers. So I want to say I came from a pretty powerful ministerial class. So I just want to give a shout out to Reverend Catherine, who was our leader and who really got us through ministerial school. And while I was there, I was listening to all the speakers, and they were talking about how making mistakes is okay. It's a growing point. And I was thinking about the talk today and being where we are, start where I am, where mistakes and all, I get to move forward. So I just wanted to do a special shout out. As many of you know, I love nature. I love the cycles of nature. So I want to wish everyone happy spring equinox, the vernal equinox, meaning the day and the night are balanced. So it's my favorite day as a tennis coach because during the winter time, and I have to teach until 8 o'clock and it gets dark at 4:30, it's a long time on the tennis court in the dark. But now that it's getting darker later, the time from 4:30 to 8 just seems to fly a lot faster. This is a ceremony that is celebrated around the world in different cultures. And as we like to explore all different traditions here, in Persia, it's the New Year. In Judaism, it's Passover. In Christianity, it's Easter. In ancient wisdom, it's Ostara in the Celtic tradition. And many customs associated with Easter, such as the Easter bunny and the egg decorating, derive from the Ostara tradition. Stonehenge, the Mayan pyramids, the Egyptian Sphinx, they're all aligned at that moment when the sun rises too. So it's pretty cool how throughout history we've celebrated this spiritual passage of time. And I like to think of the spiritual meanings behind spring equinox. Balance is sacred. Light and dark is balance. New life rises from rest. When I go into that winter time, I planted the seeds in autumn. I let the seeds rest in the soil. And now the spring, the little flowers. Does anyone have perennials that just keep popping up every year? And I'm like, I forget that they were there. And the next thing I walk out, and it seems that they all bloom at once. All the little perennials just come up. This is a good time. We planted our seeds of intention, and this is the time for us to start seeing them grow. Our kitchen plans, our wellness fair, the art fair. This is the beautiful springtime of nature mirroring our journey. The earth is not waiting for conditions to be perfect to blossom. She's not saying, I'll bloom when the soil's richer, when the rain is steadier. No, today she rises exactly from where she's been. So as today is the first weekend of spring, is this one simple, powerful truth. You do not need to go anywhere, become anyone else, or wait one more moment. Today you can start right where we are. Ernest reminds us that life is not something to be endured. It's to be lived in joy and in fullness without limits. This is our divine right, as Yvonne was so beautifully saying, omnipresent. The Spirit is everywhere within us. It's not about becoming someone new or different, but it's about remembering who we already are. So many people wait for the right moment, but the spiritual truth is the right moment is right now. Okay, it's right now. Okay, it's right now. A fresh start doesn't require a new life. It requires a new willingness. I was watching, when my process of writing the sermons is I think about the topic, and Brian's going to share I think about the topic and I reflect on it, and then the universe gives me opportunities to see it. So yesterday in the newspaper, I saw this cartoon. Swimming is a great exercise to lose weight. And as soon as I lose weight, I'm going to do it. And I think about, what do we often say to ourselves that stops us from doing something? When I have more time. Has anyone ever said that? When I feel better. When I have more money. Yeah, I'm going to raise both hands on that one because that's one of my favorites. When things calm down, when I'm not so busy. These are spiritual procrastinations, and it kind of keeps us stuck. I know it keeps me stuck. It kept me stuck for 20 years on doing a project. Is there a statement? Anyone else? Does anyone else have one that keeps them stuck that you can think of off the top of your head? Someone else will do it. Jackie O? Wait till the kids get grown. Yeah. Anyone else have one? I see heads nodding. Yeah. Right when I remember I used to say, when I find a boyfriend, I'll buy a house. We can buy a house together. Well, I bought a house. Long time ago. Long time ago. So life doesn't begin when conditions improve. Life begins when our awareness deepens. And I know I've told you the story, but there's a couple new people here who haven't heard it yet. I've been thinking about doing an ADU in my house for 20 years. I even took a permit out in 2006. And I thought about it, ruminated about it. My go-to was, I just don't have enough money. I'm a single female. How am I going to afford adding more mortgage on my house to take out the loan? And I was talking to one of my clients, and she said, oh my gosh, Nikki, my husband and I, we put an offer in on a house, but we undercut it by $500,000. And I was thinking, $500,000? That's my house might be worth, okay, a little more than that, but that's a large chunk of change. And so I said, well, she's like, yeah, we only offered $4 million for it. I went, oh, that must be a really nice house for $4 million. But at that moment, it wasn't the fact that she offered a $4 million offer on a house. It was the fact that she had the wherewithal to know that she can afford a $4 million house. And I was just asking for a $200,000 loan to remodel my house. And I sat there and I said, Nikki, you need to up your abundance game. You need to deepen your awareness that God has your abundance back. Right? And that was the moment I'm like, wow. So it's kind of like knowing, we all know electricity, we just turn on the light, but electricity has always been here until we figured out how to channel it. I needed to figure out how to channel my living in the overflow, the abundance game. So there it is, it's almost done. Woohoo! We're waiting for a few of the kitchen appliances, the bathroom's done, and hopefully we could do final inspection in the next week or two. 20 years later, but I had to figure out that God has my back. my mom already has dibs on it. But Sharyn, you never know. But I had to up my abundance game to realize it was possible. And this happened here in a class I was teaching. I said, you know what, maybe I'll do this ADU. I don't know, I hawed and hummed about it. Albert, I think you were in that class. And here we are 6 months later, and it's almost ready to move in. I had to go inside and recognize that God is my source and my supply, not my job. There is not unexpected income. There's expected income from unexpected sources, right? I don't have to know, and you know what? It keeps happening. Like my contractor gave me a great deal. The plumber gave me a discount. This person helped me out. This person helped me out. So that story of I have to do it all by myself, I really need to let that story go. because people were showing up right and left, even like the rat guy. Nikki, you refer me to so many people, I got this. Don't worry about it. That's what he said to me. So give, 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 it comes back to you and multiplied. So what is the spiritual principle? Life meets us where we stand. I was standing in not enoughness. I have to do it all alone. Our science of mind teaches us that our creative process, our consciousness is our creative process, and it's abundant. Our thoughts become our experiences. As long as I was having that thought that I can't do this, guess what? I can't do this. Spirit responds to a belief, an intention, and a willingness. I had to be willing to let go of that fear of, how am I going to pay for this? And I had to begin where I was. I had to acknowledge, okay, I have this fear going on, and I didn't know how it was going to work. I had no idea. I didn't have the A to Z lined up. I was A to Q to M to G to H to all around. But something beautiful happened. It just flowed. Life just flowed. There was, I kept saying, there's no men in my life. And one day I had 3 plumbers, 2 electricians, the contractor, the floor guy. And I was like, oh my God, there's so many men in my life. There's 3 guys on the roof doing the roof. I was like, wow, there's a lot of men in my life. I had to really go to my compassionate self and be honest with myself. It didn't require me to be in denial or pretend or bypass what is real. It required me to go deeper, more powerful, to go to the truth, to self-acceptance, to this presence that's within me. Acceptance is not resignation. Acceptance is the doorway to the transformation. Where am I right now? Where am I? Ahiah, Downtown Playhouse, Pasadena Village. Got it. What am I avoiding? What am I avoiding? That fear, that limiting belief. What is asking to be born through me? That creative thought, that aha moment, that seed thought. What not yet am I carrying? I'm not going to do this yet, 20 years later. So I invite you all, just take a moment, plan ourselves, and take that breath. And just go inside. What is that not yet that you've been carrying? What is that seed that wants to be planted, but I keep digging it up to see if it's growing, trying to find out how it's going to happen? So, place your hands over your heart if you want to. And say silently to yourself, I release the need to wait. My good, my God, is available to me now. And so it is. I'm so excited to hear the stories that you're going to tell me in 5 to 6 months from now and a year from now. Reverend Dr. Nicole, I was at that talk, and I had this seed thought that I planted, and look what grew. Look what happened in a simple class when I said, what, maybe I will do that ADU. And what's most amazing about these kind of things, it isn't a dramatic, huge gesture. It isn't that big, telling the universe in a loud voice. It's that silent whisper, that silent thought that enters our consciousness. And they're intentional and they're deeply personal. I wanted to start working out again. I hadn't been working out much, and I would go and I'd be teaching tennis, and the next door neighbor had this trainer. And the trainer would have him run down the street and throw a football, and he would catch it. And I was like, wow, that looks like fun. Oh, but I don't have enough money to pay for a personal trainer. And I thought, well, maybe I'll just ask him how much he charges, and maybe I could buy a package, it'll be less expensive. And you might be surprised, he gave me a little discount. So I started working out with him. And I remember the first day we were doing some exercise. It was like, oh my gosh, this is so hard. Whew, I haven't worked out in a long time. Yes, I'm a tennis coach, but it's completely different when all of a sudden I'm working out for myself. And then he had me throw a football, and he was kind of close. And then he had me throw the football with my left hand. I think it went like this. But I can now throw a football with my left hand pretty, yeah, I'm not going to say it's Patrick Mahomes-esque, but it's Nicole Robbins-esque. But I had to take that first step, that one small step. And think about a boat going on a trip. If it just deviates 1 degree, it's going to end up in a completely different place. Oh, I forgot about this one. We must begin where we are. We do not need clarity. Beginning creates clarity. So here's my cute little boat, my boat metaphor. So if I keep going on this path, if I just make a 1 degree shift, I can go to that whole new compass. How many of you ever use Waze or maps? You know, I think we all, does anyone know what a Thomas guide is, right? Remember we used to have to flip? When we end up going the wrong way, sometimes on purpose, the GPS doesn't say, hey, you're going the wrong way, stop. I told you to go the 710 to the 60, but you went the 710 to the 5. It doesn't say that. It says, recalculating your current location. And that's what I think we have to do sometimes. I might be going the wrong direction instead of being like, I can't believe here I am again. All I need to do is like, you know what? I need to recalculate. I need to go, let's just go this way now. Take that one step. What does that fresh start look like? One conversation. Having a conversation with a friend. One prayer. One simple prayer can all of a sudden turn on your lights in the internet. Take one class. Go for that walk. Get out. Breathe some fresh air. One forgiveness. I forgive myself for judging myself as fill in the blank. Setting one boundary. No is a complete sentence. Let's practice that. No. Will you do this? No. Making one decision. You know what? I'm going to invite my friends to come and spend the night, and we're going to have a sleepover. Yes, I have to do a sermon tomorrow morning, but one flew in from Vegas and one lives down. Let's all get together and have a girls' night. Talk about life, laugh, and giggle. It's okay. We know that God's energy is abundant, and I can stay up with my friends and laugh and have a good time and still give a good sermon. What do I need sometimes? Sometimes I need this faith. I need faith to believe. And faith isn't passive. Faith without works is dead. I believe that's somewhere in the Bible. Maybe Jesus said it, I'm not sure. But we demonstrate our faith by showing up for ourselves, by saying yes to ourselves, by taking that imperfect, perfect action, accidentally on purpose. And we're not starting from scratch. We are starting from our experience, from our wisdom, from our community, and with Spirit's guidance. And we don't have to be ready. We don't have to feel ready to be ready. A fresh start isn't about having more. It's about seeing what we already have. I couldn't do the ADU because I couldn't figure out how am I going to pay that additional mortgage. But I figured it out. So what is life asking me to begin again? What is life asking you? What is one small step I can take this week? Maybe a class. Maybe a conversation. Let's conversate after church. Let's have a conversation. What belief, limiting belief, thought pattern that I want to release? Because we know 90% of our thoughts keep running in our head and keeping us in the same pattern. I don't know about you. I get up in the morning, I use the bathroom, I walk my dogs, I make my coffee, I meditate for a few minutes, I read the newspaper, Then I go about my day. Then the next morning, I use the restroom, I walk my dogs, I make my coffee, I meditate. Same pattern every day. What is something you can do to switch up your day? What is something you can do to change where it is? That's that fresh start. So I ask you to turn to your neighbor or friend and say, I'm starting from right here. Let's turn around. Let's tell everyone, I'm starting from right here. This is where I'm starting. Right here. Right now. Okay, right now. Right now? Right now, Michael? Right now? Right now? All right. Right now. I just really invite us all. There's this amazing energy in the universe, and we can use it, and it uses us. It is creative. It is powerful. And it is open to all of us. We don't have to be perfect people. We don't have to be the good church person. It works for everyone regardless. So let's all use this. So let's take a moment. Let's go inside. Let's go do a spiritual mind treatment. I ask you all to breathe with me. So there is this one life, this one presence, this one power, moving through all things, through the turning of the earth, through the returning of light, through every season that has ever come and gone. This infinite intelligence knows no lack, no limitation, no ending. It is the very source from which all life, the seeds buried in the winter darkness now, rise, rise. Now is the time to rise. And I and we are not separate from this presence. We are expressions of it. We are the living, breathing, thinking, choosing activities of spirit in this world. The same life that awakens the earth on its first day of the spring is the life that beats in every heart in this room right now, online. We are not observers of the divine. We are its beloved dwelling places. And because we are one with this presence, everything that is true of spirit is true of us. And I realize I speak this word clearly, lovingly, and with full conviction for every beloved soul gathered here today. I know that right where you are is exactly where your fresh start begins. Not when things are easier, not when the conditions improve, not when you feel more ready, but right here, right now. This moment is the fertile ground of spirit that has been preparing all along. I know that every season of waiting, every winter of the soul, every long night of uncertainty, none of it was wasted. It was a gathering. It was a deepening. It was making room for this new life that is even now pressing through the surface of our experiences, reaching towards the light. I know that you are not starting from scratch. We are starting from wisdom, from love, from the fullness of every experience that has shaped who we are. And who we are is more than enough to begin. I know that Spirit goes before you and prepares the way. Every step you take is the willingness to meet with divine support. Every seed of attention you plant today is already held in the hands of the intelligence that knows exactly how to bring it to fullness, the entelechy of that seed. I know that your fresh start is not a future event. It is happening right now. It is this breath, in this moment of opening, in this willingness to say yes, yes to life, Yes to growth. Yes to the magnificent becoming that Spirit has been dreaming through you all along. And for this knowing, I give thanks. I am grateful for grace that meets us exactly where we are. I am grateful for the courage already stirring in every heart. I am grateful for this sacred day, this turning point in the year that reminds us that renewal is not a possibility, it is a promise. Thank you, Spirit, for this gift of this moment. Thank you for this light that is even now increasing. Thank you for the truth that nothing, no season, no circumstance, no story from the past can ever separate us from the love that is our very source, our very destiny. So I release this word to the law of mind, knowing it is already done. It does not need my worry, does not need my striving. It only needs my willingness, and that willingness is already present. I let go and I let Spirit drive. I say thank you, and so it is. So it is. Oh, that's so nice. Such a beautiful energy. Can you imagine just letting go and letting God take the wheel? Is there something someone wants to create that wants to shout it out to the universe right now? Is there something you want to manifest? Who wants to declare? Is there someone who wants to declare something right here and right now that they're creating, that's already done? Peace. Love. And joy. A new age, fun. Happiness. Oh, Leon, we're on sync. Happiness. Yeah. Ahiah Wellness Fair. I'm going to declare that is done. So we have some closing affirmations. They're a little bit long, so I'll read part of it, then repeat it, and I'll read the other part. And I might even do it in 2 or 3 sections. So, right where I am, new possibilities are unfolding. I release the need for perfect conditions. And trust that Spirit is guiding my next step. I honor my journey and embrace this moment as sacred. From this place of acceptance, I allow transformation to begin. I move forward with courage and trust. Every small step I take opens the way for greater good. To express through my life. And so it is. Thank you for letting me share today. Yay. Yeah, thank you. This is a fun topic. I really like this topic because it's the truth of each and every one of us is starting where we are. All right, to keep the lights on, let's do some conscious contributions. So as Jackie and Dorothy, our ushers, bring up the tithing bowl, please give what you feel comfortable. You can also give through text, modern technology, 616-229-2225. Give online at ahiah.com, donate, or mail a check to 150 North El Molino Avenue, Pasadena, 91101. Let's do our prayer of abundance. This gift I give is God in action. I send it forth with joy, confidence, and ease. I am blessed by the law of giving and receiving. As I now share my gift with life, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. And so it is. Amen and amen. Thank you, everyone. All right, I'll call our amazing singer, Sharyn Scott. Yeah. Hello.
Are you ready to have a good time? Are you ready to do some dancing and singing? Are you ready? Okay. Ain't got no trouble in my life, no foolish dreams to make me cry. Ain't got no time for no worries. With God we just do more than just get by. Right? Right? We heat up, we cool down. Something gets in our way, we go round it. Don't let life get us down. Come on. Got my feet firmly on the ground. I say, I got the spirit in me. I got 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 spirit in me. Feel funky, feel good. Wanna tell you, God's in the neighborhood. Gonna fly like a bird on a wing. Come on, get up, come on. Sing, 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 sing. We heat up, we cool down. We cool down. Something gets in our way, we go round it. Don't let life get us down. Get you down. Got my feet planted in the spirit. We say, come on. I got spirit in me. 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 Come on, man. Give a hand for the band. 1, 2. Feel funky, feel good. Wanna tell you, God's in this neighborhood. Gonna fly like a bird on our wing. Come on, get up. Sing, 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 sing. We heat up, we cool down. We cool down. Something gets in our way, we go round, round, round. Don't let life get us down. Get you down. Got our feet planted in the spirit. I say, I got spirit in me. I got spirit in me. I got spirit in me. Yeah. I got spirit in me. I got the spirit in me. Okay, I want to break it down. I want to hear you. I got the spirit in me.
I got spirit in me. I got spirit in me.
Woo! Come on.
I got spirit in me. I got spirit in me. I got spirit in me.
A little louder now.
I got spirit in me. I got spirit in me.
Do you got the spirit?
Spirit in me.
One more time we go.
I got spirit in me. I got spirit in me. I got spirit in me.
Okay. I got spirit in me. I got spirit in me. I got spirit in me. Yeah. I got spirit in me. I got spirit in me. I got spirit in me. I got the spirit. 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 I got spirit in me. I got spirit in me. I got the spirit, mighty spirit. I got the spirit in me. Oh my God. Me.
They are coming. Oh. All right. The leaders of the 21st century. Miss Lisa said you weren't coming. Just two. Well, let's give some love to Rice and Sophia. Woohoo!
Hey guys. So next Sunday we will not be here. We will be meeting up with Redondo and other centers at what's it called? At Redondo Park or something.
At the beach, right? Redondo? Maybe? I think it's at the beach you guys are going.
I mean, basically.
Yeah, you're meeting up. You're having a powwow.
Yeah.
Getting together.
And then for the week we do come back, or we're here, it's Easter Sunday, so we'll be having some fun activities. We're gonna have the Easter egg hunt with the littles, so that's gonna be very fun. So if you have any younger children in your guys' lives that you guys want to have experience a little bit of Easter fun, we'll be here. With that, we're also gonna be doing an auction with themed baskets, so that's gonna be really cool. They're amazing baskets we have ready, so if you guys want to win a little something also while kids have fun, that would be amazing, and it also helps us get to summer camp this year, and we have 11 teens going with us this year.
Nice.
And then, yes, that's it. Oh, it's a live auction, actually, so that's another point, and then that's it for all of us. No, it's going to be here, I believe. Yeah. It's gonna be. Yes, it's gonna be here after service. Yes, I'll make sure. I'll make sure on that.
We'll get all the details out. We'll make sure.
Yes.
I know the person who does the newsletter, and I'll make sure she gets all the details on that.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Lovey. Yeah. All the other teens, they're deep diving into treatment today. So that's, Lisa said, we're going to keep working on treatment. Can you imagine our teens are learning how to do spiritual mind treatment? How powerful is that? We got some mighty powerful teens here. So thank you for bringing your teens. I had a thought when I was listening to We Got the Spirit. I'm going to throw out our summer music concert that we're going to do. Right? It's already done. We have it in our thoughts. So let's just set our intention for this wonderful summer music concert that we're going to put together. So sending right ahead to that. Just kind of throw that out there. There is a new class that Patricia just started. Patricia and Lisa are teaching Beyond Limits for adults so we can see what the teens are doing. We don't want to have the teen, teaching us. Well, maybe we do want the teens. They are always teaching us. Next week is the men's group with Sir Frederick, Discovering Our Core Values. Coffee and Earnest, we meet before service from 10 to 10:30. I'll get the coffee out sooner. We've had some really great discussions. I just want to let you know, it's such a fun group. Thank you to all who participate. We are still having our members get practitioner sessions. You can contact Kelly and she'll find the perfect practitioner for you to do our free session. Expires coming up. Our health fair, April 25th. I ordered some really cool bags that if you do the VIP purchase, you're going to get this really fun little backpack drawstring bag that I just ordered. So it's a lot of fun coming. We have on Tuesdays our book study. Anna, Grandmother of Jesus, this is on Zoom, along with our Healing Circle on Wednesday, which is also on Zoom. And then we have our practitioners. Raise your hand if you're a practitioner. Ask us to pray. Jackie, does prayer work?
It works.
It works, right? So please, come ask us to pray. Make our day. And we also have in the pews, we have little forms that you can fill out to put in the affirmation. I am knowing the wellness fair and the summer music concert are happening with Grace and Ease. And you can also have dial a prayer 24/7, 626-795-4216, option number 7. So in the middle of the night, if you're having a rough go of it, just call and there'll be prayer for you. Can you imagine that? Automagically, as Reverend Michael says. So yeah. Look, I'm doing the sermon. We get to go have brunch sooner. Yes. We get out of church a little bit early. Wait, I got to wait 1 second. 12 o'clock. All right, good. There we go. Had to wait till 12. I couldn't let you go too early. get out of class earlier. So please, thank you everyone for being here today. It's always so wonderful to have the opportunity to speak and just share whatever's running through my mind the week. So please stand and join us for our congregational song. And the Ahiah choir, woohoo, it's going to happen.
Can you feel the Spirit in this place? Every face, every creed and color we embrace. We are all God's children living in grace. So we come together, united here as one. We raise our voices in praise. We celebrate every day, celebrate this day. Celebrate this day, every day. And you feel the joy in this place. See the love of God on every face. Every creed and color we embrace. We are all God's children living in grace. So we come together, united here as one. We raise our voices and praise. Celebrate every day. Celebrate this day. We're gonna celebrate in every way. Can you feel the power in this place? See the love of God on every face. Every creed and color we embrace. We are all God's children living in grace. So we come together, united here as one. We raise our voices in praise. We celebrate every day. We're gonna celebrate in every way. Can you feel the joy in every way? Can you feel the power in every way? Yeah.
Please join me as we say our benediction together. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is this thing called life. Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is in all my affairs. I accept it, I am it, and I share it. Just the way it appears and just the way it appears not. Thank you, life. Amen and amen.
Thank you much, and we'll see you in the fellowship hall for some coffee and maybe some donuts and a snack and a smile and a hug.